Hello everyone, very good morning to this class. 10 a.m. class. Last week, verbal ability. Classes are join the Telegram group given. Pick form which I so what happens is that today morning I wake up early, full length experience solving full length as it is imperative, but you solving it is a confidence which is up by your own effort. Faculty, your own effort. That is more. Please subscribe to Academy. All India mock test. Have an amazing 15,000 EMI all 2,000, and I think before only get reach to it, that will come down to your Saxena live. If there is who's planning 12 months score, come down to Reading comprehension is a skill, something can be reading comprehension talent, skill which you have to work hard. What happens is that people think all of them is not something once or psychomotor. Once that kind. And like I've said, it's a skill. It can be developed. It that how will it happen? Reading active, reading with pen and paper. If you're reading, not able to read pen and paper, that that is to help you. Like I've said that reading comprehension is a when we read a text, when you read a newspaper, just as a or you're reading a novel for a good testing talks about. But if you ask me, what are the I can give you a very eagle eye overview of this, but I cannot give you, not tell you. Start asking me questions in paragraph, then I will not be able to answer. I have not read it. I did not read it with an answer question. Read it, and to get a good sleep, just easy, have a breeze. But if I was a student of Greek art, first of all, I would never buy a book. So this is also a very well done book. But even if I was reading for instance, which was one subtopic, I'll be making taking down some try to remember. But I will not do it if I am reading for my own leisure. Now, this is a difference between active reading. Ask yourself after every 5 lines, what is the primary purpose? Ask yourself, how can I improve? How can I take 5 RC? If I have to invest 3 minutes writing this 5 hours, is it worth it? Can I cover the the 24 questions next 10 minutes? Or summary, or just by writing primary purpose of the entire paragraph, by writing for the entire passage, will that be enough? Or when I am reading through, can I ask myself after every read half of the art, can I still go and try? And these techniques are good. When you this will show you, because I was doing it today morning, I realized. So talk about that. Solve 2 to 3. Answer the analyze the question. See to it. You will have to sit down, break down the component. Which topic that which topic was, what is the what mistake did I understand the I and the properly add options? Did I waste time too much in the previous which sort of an unable to understand it, able to like it. This can happen that a person might not understand our. It's okay. Try and read. Go and read. If you probably that RC is different, has been created, has been determined. Wasting your time with something. Keep on certain. There are a lot of questions. Let's try and solve some questions. Scientists have recognized incredible diversity, but they thought it affected evolutionary change would unfold imperceptibly for millions. That divergence between population was enforced biologist. The population was separated from the rest of the by mountain range, preventing breeding without separation. Gene flow was relentless, but as Asian isolated population grew apart. What this first paragraph is that within this species there is diversity, subspecies. What they thought was that changes physical, large, geological, physical, geographical feature parts one single species divided in two halves across geographical. Then what happens at one end, different geographical, weather, different kind of weather. So naturally there will be some change. Parts of the same species. How will they react? How will they behave? What changes? Body? What evolution them? This was primary purpose to talk about that how earlier olden days scientists in mid 1960s the biologist Paul Ehrlich, author of the population bomb, and his Stanford colleague challenged Mayer's ideas about speciation. They're saying that different with what Ernest Mayr had said, Paul Ehrlich challenged it. They had studied checker spot butterflies living in a Jasper Ridge biological reserve and it soon became clear they were not examined. Through years of capturing, marking, and recapturing butterflies, they were able to prove that within population, which is 50 acres stable checker spot habitat, three groups that really inspired their. They're saying that science challenged traditional. They said we have studied particle that was staying that was living is in no geographical separating still in spite of that particle very, very different, really, really made it, or because they found that there were three groups, probably they were thinking about these, not that with. Saying that that geographical structure or a feature, any such, only then they will be different. Among other ideas, Ehrlich and Ray argued in a classic 1969. Gene flow was not ubiquitous as thus. So Ehrlich, even gene flow not as predictable and ubiquitous. In earlier paragraph, they had said that flow happen, it will be seamlessly. There is no structure mentioned like mountain desert in between two species, in between one divided by their gene. They are saying no, gene flow is not as predictable and as ubiquitous, something which happens everywhere, as mere and is put. Thus, evolutionary divergence between neighboring groups, population. They are saying that was probably common. They are saying that divergence, different features, neighboring groups, one particular gene flow, not as simple, not as easy to happen, not as seen take place as was told. Also asserted that isolation and gene flow were less important evolutionary divergence, natural. They're saying that they brought up this idea that isolation and gene was less important to evolutionary divergence, natural. And what is natural selection? That when made choice, whether predation cause better adapted in survive and pass on it. Success. They saying that particular particular story that will happen seamlessly because it was natural selection. Because like they said, no, that means that the male and the female partners within the group. They can be whether they can be, and Based on these factors, the individuals are better adapted on this. For example, Elric and Raven suggested that without the force of natural selection, an isolated population unchanged, that in other scenarios, natural selection strong enough. They're saying that Elric and Raven said that even if uh, there is no natural, if not happening, then an isolated population remain unchanged, remain same as the other half, which is on the other side. And in other cases, natural selection would be strong enough. Now they're saying that even if there is gene flow, even if there are some kinds of what they mentioned in the Jasper Valley example, that there was a chance of gene, but it did not happen. What happened was natural natural selection, which was based on choice. That was, like, there were other factors apart from. So if we can say that the purpose of last paragraph highlight on points where Elric differed from whatever was by Ernest Mayr. What reason? Which of the following best sums up Elric? Ernest and Mayr, so Elric and Raven said what? Elric and Raven said that gene flow and isolation can be overcome by the cause of. Is an option here. While a factor, isolation is not as important. Ernest Mayr was wrong in identifying physical separation because of he never said that wrong. Checker spot butterflies in Jasper three crops that really attracted. This was one of the observations they had, but that was not the final. Also, they never said it was wrong in identify physical. They said that here. They also stated that isolation and gene flow were less important to natural selection without the force of natural selection, and selected population would be natural selection would be strong enough to power gene. Gene flow is less common and more erratic than Mayer and his. This was not about that theory which out there was natural other factors, weather and great choice, and it happens that they will certain aspects. If they find that there's attract people, to attract partners, save themselves bad weather, save them. That is not about it. All of the following statements are true according to the passage. Gene flow contributes. So if you look for something which is false, true, gene flow contributes evolutionary. Uh, they've said it here. They also asserted that isolation over less contributed. This is not the right answer. Population bomb question the dominant ideas of. Now, remember what had happened? They said that they said that that in mid 1960s, Paul Ehrlich, author of the Population Bomb, is a book. The Stanford University colleague Peter Raven challenged me, but they never said that it is this book which challenged it. They mentioned what? They mentioned a classic paper, both by Ehrlich and Raven. Here, this was just giving an introduction, a reference point. Do you know this guy who wrote that book? This guy has done one more big thing. He wrote this book, Population Bomb. Same guy did this. So this is a wrong question. Wrong. This is incorrect because I never said that population bomb question the dominant idea out. Once you found the right answer, you need not go any further. You can. This is how you will be. Usually changes unfold imperceptibly. Okay, that usually changes imperceptibly. Here, expert butterflies are appreciation. They show this. Now, spread over just 50 acres of that there were three groups. Author discusses here. So author discusses. Why did the author discuss? There are differences of discussion happening. They saying sensitive. Ehrlich and Raven's ideas about evolutionary divergence, the causes of species, expert butterfly, best example. That we have just one example how it might happen. See what happens now. Scientific to establish a theory, one might example. To challenge a theory, you just need one case. Prove that one dominantly held view, that we just need say if somebody marked somebody marked we can read about about usually widely. Now, what kind of a over idea true idea what lesson have we learned? And that we marked um, you marked an option mentioned. Not capture the what change you would like to bring to your change which must Unacademy amazingly good. There's so